Could you imagine waking up this morning as Sean Combs, knowing all your homes have been raided, your children have been arrested, and that there's a huge chance you will be going to jail for multiple charges? Your mind is probably scrambling and you don't know what to do next. Can you imagine of looking back at all the things that you have done in your past and wondering what exactly have they caught you on? Well, when you are living in a web of lies, you know that deceit can run very thick, but just like the thick fog, it can also be cleared and a lot of things will come out. One of the things that I notice when I look at Mr. Sean Combs' chart and some of the transits he's going on to today, the thought of staying on the run and staying away is a huge, huge possibility. But if there's one thing that this Scorpio sun loves more than fame, is power. And you see that power is slipping away at his feet. Literally, all the power he's ever had is no longer there. He currently has the sun, his Scorpio sun, opposing Uranus. You could call it Uranus. You could call it Uranus. I don't care what you call it. All I know is this energy feels like his freedoms are being questioned at full force of his identity. And Uranus, whatever you call it, is all about freedom. It's all about that revolution. And to have a direct opposition, he's definitely thinking about saying, F them kids, I might just go out on the run. And I don't know if this birth time is completely correct with Puffy, so I'm not going to really trip off of it too much, but I'm just letting you know where I feel like his thought process is at. But it is believed that the sun is in the second house, which controls a lot of the material gains and also charge that area of wealth and that energy of money. So he knows his money is no longer what it was before. It is believed that that moon in Libra, that moon with that eclipse, he is a Virgo moon, but it's believed that this transit moon is going over the ninth house, and this is really that energy of the freedom. So this is why I feel like he is completely contemplating. I feel like this is going to be within the next week or so. He's either going to turn himself in or he's going to be, I don't know, trying to work out some kind of deal, or he's going to go and stay away, like stay far away, far away. So we know his money is never, ever going to be the same, ever. And in fact, he's going to spend a lot of money if he even has any money left, because we have to remember he didn't own a lot of things that he said he owned, like the vodkas, the Ciroc, and the tequila, which a lot of bloggers and people have talked about. But he has Saturn. So the transiting Saturn is supposedly occurring in his second house. So we have to remember that last year in 2023 was the start of a very bad year for Mr. Sean Combs. It was the year of the rabbit, which is his opposing year because he is the year of the rooster. There was a lot of karmic energy ties as Pluto was dipping in and out of Aquarius, and there was like retrogrades. But what we have to remember is that he is a fixed sign. He is a Scorpio. He is a Scorpio, and a Scorpio is a fixed sign. We also have Pluto has fully entered Aquarius, which is another fixed sign. So his natal Pluto in Virgo is being transitioned with this energy now with Pluto in Aquarius. And that is believed to currently be over the first house. That energy of who you are completely. And there's going to be huge transformation in that energy of change. But like I said, we don't fully know his birth time. This is all speculation. So I do believe that the next 20 years for Mr. Sean Combs because he's been living in a very dark place for a very long time and doing very wrong by just many people, hurting many people, and having no remorse, and also having no energy where he basically acknowledges that he's been wrong. He's could have fixed these ties many years ago. And what's interesting is with this whole lawsuit with Cassidy, he never changed. You never cleaned up your act or tried to get rid of some of the things until now. And that's why the police decide to raid all the houses at once. And we have to remember, when it's Homeland Security don't play unless they have major evidence. It's not like this is just like the local police. This is Homeland Security. So I know this is much more than just him, Cassidy, and the other allegations and lawsuits. They've obviously found enough where they've been able to basically hit him with a whole ring type operation, especially if his kids have been placed in handcuffs, is all I have to say. And I'm waiting to see what does his ex's, the mother of these children, if they are going to make a comment, because that Uranus that is in opposition of his son is also currently transitioning over the fourth house, where his birth Uranus was with Libra and now it's transitioning over Taurus, which is believed to be happening in the fourth house. And to me, that represents the home house, the house of the feminine, the house of the woman, the house of the children, the house of communication. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them begins to really shed light. And I want to know, what does Kimora Lee have to say? Because she knows a lot. And I think it's time that sister starts speaking, because she's probably a little bit safer now. But some of those who play a blind eye, it's really hard for them to initiate with their conscious state now, because for so long they've hidden certain secrets, or if they hidden certain things for their own protection, that they almost feel embarrassed or ashamed. So I don't know, she might remain silent.